Are you curious? Be educated, be inspired. Celebrate being a woman. Learn from a woman who has experienced it all. Subscribe.
Hello, Caramels. Welcome back. Does dancehall music incite violence against women, red pill communities, and the future of man and woman relationships? So the other day, I was scrolling through my TikTok feed and I stumbled upon a video of a dancehall artist event that was kept in Canada, where a female dancehall artist was performing on stage mic to mouth, and all in a male came on stage and took her mic.
Yo, listen me. We can't take a style thing, bro, God. I mean, I first artist foul for the bumbo class.
This video was still so upsetting to me because the video of this comment section were filled with women attacking this female, saying that she deserved being assaulted. I think that a lot of these people just love to see views and likes go up and incite violence for attention and views. In what type of way does this video show this woman attacking this man? He was clearly drunk, and he in fact used his arm to push her out the way. To gain access to the stage, we see this time and again in dancehall culture where men get praise and acceptance for the assault on women. Then there are women who defend these type of men, as if they want these abusive men to praise them. I cannot stand by and say this man was right in his assault, because violence will never be the way. A lot of people were at this event and let this man walk out casually as if to say he was right in doing what he did. Sometimes I wonder if social media and our phone are making us mindless bots. If he could do that and walk out of the building with no male restraining him from leaving, no security details stopping him, then what else would be allowed to happen? He could just kill the female in front of everyone and walk out just the same. I think a lot of this hate is purely coming from red pill groups, sometimes because there's an obvious agenda against females. Black females become the main targets because if this was a Caucasian females or other race female, there would have been major outrage. What do I know, right? But if I even showed you studies that show red pills with hate against women, you would say I'm reaching? According to one study taken from internetmatters.org, a 2020 Hope Not Hate report demonstrated how the manosphere influences young people's beliefs about feminism. Boys are repeating manosphere talking points in school and even harassing female teachers. The report found that 50% of young men aged 16-24 believe feminism makes it more difficult for men to succeed. Owen Jones, head of education and training at Hope Not Hate, says that gender equality is the most difficult subject to teach. Many students don't believe sexism is a problem, and when teaching the subject, there is an aggressive backlash from male students who not only deny the issues, but try to silence any notion of female empowerment or critique of male culture. This can make it difficult to have productive conversations about important issues like sexism or gender stereotypes in the classroom. I'm highlighting this to say that most of the time femicide and acts of violence against women are motivated by manosphere groups and men who really dislike women in society. The internet is filled with men raging at women. You can't make a statement as a female. These red pills come out for blood. They make it about women attacking them solely. Even when you are making a general statement about something, a lot of these men are upset with women because they want to have easy access to your vagina, but they know you won't give it up easy. So they are upset for that main reason. A lot of these men really be encouraging this type of behavior because they blame women for everything. They attack women because of this, and also because the first women in their lives they hate, mommy treated them badly. So every woman becomes a target for their rage. Why do you think there are cases of violence and sexual attacks that are high, especially in the Caribbean? Even during the pandemic, there was a high rate of attacks against women that increased. During the epidemic, basically everyone had to stay in their houses, and of course, if you have a man that think he has a right to your vagina by any means possible, what do you think a man like that would do if he gets an opportunity, especially with females that are single and live on your own? We as women need to be alert and aware of our surroundings. Being you have got men like this parading around with a chip on their shoulder, just wait to carry out their red pill dream of eliminating anything that looks like a woman. These type of red pill societies will have an effect on male and female relationships in the future. Imagine a child listening to a red pill podcast, what it does to their thinking. And trust me, children have their ways of getting access to things. Red Pill's communities choose violence and hate speech for their ego. With feminine groups, it's mostly about our rights being violated and respect. Notice the huge difference between the two. These Red Pill communities only tell men how to tear women down. They also do the most in tearing down a woman's reputation. They claim they are teaching men not to be simps, but the hate they spew is obvious and awful. Not to mention the fact that these red pills, they want to date women at the price of it not costing them. So they are the guys that always ask on a date, what do you bring to the table? Knowing that they want to date a female at no cost to them. If you are asking a female what she brings to the table, it means you want to use her for all she got. I really don't think any man asking that question has good intentions. The future of relationships are highly at risk here. Nowadays, men want you to commit to them and gain nothing in return. Why should I lower my standards and date a man who wants me to pay half on a first date, then when I finally become a part of his life, I'm still paying my own bills, including his make it make sense? This is why women are choosing OnlyFans and sugar daddies over having a relationship. Can you even blame a woman who does this? With OnlyFans, you are getting an even exchange out of the transaction. With these men, they want to use you for your body parts and you not benefit. Why should I invest my body, time, and effort into something that won't be of benefit to me? Women are not falling for the game. Most of these men love to date young women. They believe that all young women are naive and will fall for the foolishness they bring. Even young girls are smarting up. No one realizes how outdated male and female relationships seem now. First thing first, women are becoming their own bosses and making more money than their partners in relationships. Not to mention that women are doing more in the relationship when she bears children. She works and takes care of the kids by herself half of the time, while her partner has no care in the world to help with things around the house. So women are realizing that relationships on a whole never benefits them. It benefits them more than her. Realizing this can be very shocking, but it is the reality of today's society. If you realize that an action like bearing children only benefits one person, would you still continue to do it? Which is why women are no longer putting themselves in a relationship. Single women would rather work hard for themselves, earn their own money on their own terms than be in a relationship that only benefits their partner, and who could ever blame them? Investing in themselves will help them in the future, cause at the end of the day, having a partner is like slavery. So she decides to lose the shackles and live for herself. Well, what do you think, ladies? Are you still willing to have a relationship in 2023? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are relationships still a flex, or is it like a waste of time? Tell me what you think. Until then, my next episode, take care.